I'm about to tell y'all some real shiesty shit this nigga told me when he was here. China?
Huh?
Let me tell y'all how bad this nigga talked about our family when he was here. And this shit not even funny. My cousin Blake. He made jokes about my cousin Blake. Was saying about how my cousin Blake was the one that was sorriest the most out of what happened to me in 2007. Because he said that my cousin Blake, are they approaching? Said my cousin Blake was just, said he just threw money at him and said how much the bitch costs. Since you selling her. How much the bitch costs. Talking about the girl. Said he was hurt the most. Because he couldn't be with the girl. I'm like, so you're telling me that my cousin was that sick in the head? That the girl you was with. And shit like that. That you set the situation up in 2007. You set that situation up. You're telling me that my cousin Blake threw money at you and said, here, how much the bitch costs. That's number one. Number two. He said that my sister Ramona, my sister Yvonne, and my cousin Rebecca, and my brother Pete, they all know who my cousin Blake's killer is and won't turn him in. And said that my cousin Pete said, oh, yeah, I know who the Blake killer is. I saw him the other day. So, I mean, he trashed him. Said that my sister Ramona was making up excuses. And said that Yvonne, my aunt Yvonne, made up excuses. And said Rebecca made up excuses. My cousin Rebecca said that he asked why they don't want to turn him in if they know the guy. They know the guy. He's like, they sure they know the guy. And they said that they wanted to know why they didn't turn him in. Said that my sister Ramona was like, oh, I guess they just want to just feel like, I guess they feel like this and that and this and that. So he's talking about Ramona like a dog. He always keep talking about that situation. Like what a stupid bitch she is for making excuses for them. And how this family's trash for just knowing who the murderer is and not turning them in or going after them. And how the men in the family is sorry and all that shit. But I'm sitting here the whole time like, you realize you're telling me that you saw him too, right? Is what you're telling me. And you realize that you were still down there and you didn't go look for him either, right? Or you didn't turn him in either, right? You didn't go back to that location, wait for him, tell the police this the location he be at. So don't that fall on you too, mister? But the men in the family are sorry, the women in the family are sorry, and you don't really put that on the women in the family for being sorry. I'm not going to eat that right now because I got to get this out.
Okay.
Just throw the whole family away. Everybody got Brandy as the scapegoat. Brandy is the culprit. And only one Brandy is the one that terrorized the whole family Oh, we gotta forgive Candy. She don't really know no better. We gotta forgive Sean because Sean don't really know no better. But everything is hard, Brandy. You're so evil. Man, all the goddamn rumors that been spread about me and the family that just don't make no sense. I showed that boy papers about he was talking about when I showed him that I about the family saying I lied about being raped in the military. Remember, Candy said that on her video, right? I showed that nigga the paper. Well, really, I took a picture off the computer because I have a CD of all of my military records. I said, you see that? You see the complaints? Pain, hurting there, lesions here, tears, vaginal tears. Yeah. You can't make that shit up. Oh, what the family gonna say? Oh, you know what the family gonna say? I said, you say you don't want nobody to know you here. So, what does it matter what the family gonna say? But when I first showed him, he was like, oh. I said, yeah. But I always got to twist it. You know the family gonna say you altered that, right? So I'm crazy enough to do federal time in prison. And not only that, have like what, the FBI come at me. I'm just gonna doctor that type of shit. I'm crazy enough to play with the government like that, right? And so have other many victims in the military, right? But the same nigga gonna tell me how he had to go and save another woman from being raped. That happened the whole fucking almost 10 years you've been out of my life? Oh, that situation would happen. But the way he made it sound was like how that happened before he came down here in 2014. How he talked about it, right? Mm-hmm. So when he went back, it happened, and then he said people was following him up here. And all that crazy shit, boy. But then I told him, oh, the family gonna say this, and the family, you know what the family gonna say?
That's a real clown show.
I said, well, what does Wyatt say? See, there you go starting that shit. There you go. And that is what I don't got time for. Boy, well, march your ass the fuck up out the door, because you the one came here with that fuck shit. Mm-hmm. I'm showing you proof and evidence. Paperwork, and you still try to find a way to twist shit. Still. I can't with these people.
If I'm a vet, you're an it.
And everything is, and when China starts to involve herself, like shit he did to me, like used to abuse and torture me and do wrestling moves and always, just like now, he using my PTSD against me about funerals. Back then it was like, what, nightmares. He used to badger me, antagonize me every day with nightmares. The whole time he been here, he been fucking with me about PTSD.
Horror shows, horror movies.
Yeah, everything is horror movies, and I'm telling him I do not do horror movies, bro.
It's comedy, it's funny.
Yeah, and the comedy part comes in when I freak out and start screaming.
Yep.
And then he busts out laughing.
Uh-huh.
But he's supposed to be so mad at me when I told him that was why I did what I did when I was 7. But he claimed he's so mad at me and held that against me for so many years. Got the whole family mad. I said, you ain't tell the family what you did. You ain't tell the family what you did to piss me off to make me do that. I ain't just do that just because I'm crazy. You did something to me. And you was doing it every day and I just wanted it to stop. Just like since you've been up here this last time. I just wanted it to stop. But you didn't want to stop. Every day, turn off the lights. And then run around on the other end of the hallway. Because it was a 2-end hallway in my foster mama house. He come running, turn off the lights, and then come around. I'm sitting there scared because I get into a mid-freeze. Uh-oh. So he comes, rah! Scared the shit out of me. Look, I know it might not sound crazy. It might sound like, oh, come on, he did it. All right. The mind of a 7-year-old. Not only that, child with like behavioral mental disorder. I was in behavioral mental disorder classes, bruh. You hold that against me as a fucking adult. But you mean to tell me the shit that Candy's doing online, you don't hold that against her? Something strange about that. You don't hold that against her because you can't sue Candy. You already told me. Well, it's not like I could sue her anyway. Well, it's not my problem. I didn't have to tell you anything. But all the fucking body slamming me, the figure 4 leg lock. Body slamming me, I start seeing stars, bruh. My foster mama had fucking cement tile on her floor. And he's bigger than me. He already was talking about since he been here, how I been how we look real skinny and malnutrition when we was little. When we was, young in foster care. And that shit used to hurt, bruh. And so then he used to make jokes teasing me saying I was having sex with my foster daddy. And he never told me he loved me. So I was like, man, this dude, he hate me. Like, he was my nemesis. I was like, man, this dude he hate me, man. Like, why he keep doing this to me? Talking about, oh, he used to fuck with everybody when we were younger. It did something to me.
Exactly.
Like, people have different tolerance levels.
Exactly.
Then he talking about, oh, I don't remember all that. I don't remember doing all that.
You crossed the boundaries. I told him that. And he don't
China sitting there telling him he was wrong for what he did. And he telling her, butt out, she instigating it. You're instigating. Right? So then he tell her, I was lead poisoned. Just like the abuse Candy did to me, what she said. I was programmed. Mm-hmm. Everybody got an excuse for how they fucking treated me. How they fucking abused me. But when I fucking get revenge, I'm wrong.
It ain't right. It ain't right at all. She got boundaries and you cross them every
Man, let me do this crazy shit right the fuck now. China, I love you. This my mama chain. Yes, I threw it in the fucking garbage. For birthing all these stupid ass motherfuckers. Cause she was the same goddamn way when she was alive and they know it. I sit there and I'm like, how y'all sit there, ladies, around this lady, she do voodoo, and y'all around this shit like this shit normal. Look. There's a method to my madness, man. Fuck. They gonna sit there and accuse me of stealing this chain. Talking about I stole from a dead woman, right? The drama that fucking happened. My brother P walked up to me when they used me as a fucking taxi cab the whole time I was down there when my mama died. They sent me to go and get the rest of her belongings. Some of that shit was shit I gave her before she died. My sister Ramona trying to fight me over. He put this around my neck, my oldest brother. When we first walked up in Ramona's house.
True story.
I said, what's this? What's this for? He said it belonged to your mama. Then trying to tell the rest of it I'm asleep. I'm asleep, bruh. And I wake up and trying to tell me this crazy shit about me on the internet. Talking about I woke up. Talking about I stole from a dead woman. But that bitch, Raymond, your mama, she wasn't even, our mama wasn't even fucking good and cold. And your mama had her fucking TV in the fucking living room, plugged up.
True story.
You want to talk about something? I'm fucking turning funeral into a clown show. I stole from a dead woman. How much you think that for goddamn chain costs?
Anytime since you've been here, you've been using the clown show, quote unquote. In every sentence, that's a real clown show, or that's a real clown show.
When I first met my mama, it was right on time I was approaching to get ready to go to the military. When I made my first trip back home, I said, I'm not fucking with my foster mama. I'm going to get to know my real people. That bitch, the first thing she wanted was money.
Sure did.
Money. My foster mama sitting there telling me these people don't give a damn about you.
Sure didn't.
All these people want to do is use you. So I'm sitting here looking crazy like, damn, I got 2 families and neither one of them give a fuck about me. And here Candy on the goddamn internet telling all these dumbass lies, talking about some, I taught the family how to use her. You sure about that, Candy?
Oh boy.
They did us both the same.
Get it all out, baby. You a user, Wyatt. All of y'all are users. And she the only one.
You can't go to Ramona. You can't go visit Ramona's house without buying her
something to eat.
You can't fucking cook in her house. You cannot buy groceries in her house.
You gotta buy her something to
You
eat.
can't eat in her house unless you buy her something to eat. I bullshit you not.
True story.
And like I said, why you sitting there talking all that bullshit about telling Ramona talking about telling you to whip my ass, tell that bitch come do it. I'm done with all y'all motherfuckers.
Don't ever come back no more. Don't call her nothing. Leave her alone. She's better off without y'all.
I've been better off without these bitch-made motherfuckers, man. The sorriest ass men I ever seen next to my damn husband. And what I don't fucking understand, Candy, how foster dad, Mr. Terry, you hated him. He ain't no gang stalker. Toya, you hated her. She ain't no gang stalker. My husband, the one you hated him. He ain't no gang stalker. Something is wrong with that fucking picture. I'm about to bust a blood vessel. And goddamn it, it'll be worth it to die tonight. Busting a blood vessel to get this fucking truth out.
The only one y'all use is her.
Cause every time I got the word, hear these motherfuckers talk about some, oh, everybody ain't got Brandy's money. Bitch. Oh, y'all drunk it up. Nope. How much that cost? $5.99 a case. $4.99 a case if you're at good places. He complaining about the fucking peanut butter cost too much.
He complained about the bread cost too much. What else?
And I say, fuck it, I'll buy it. No, I'll buy it. I want to contribute to the house, but
He buy this type of shit.
and ain't nothing wrong.
This is acidic as hell.
Yeah, it's
The
acidic.
reason why she drinks this is because it's not. There's a reason to her madness. Hello?
Alkaline acidic. So I have been doing stuff toward my health. But I ain't got it like that. Why you can't buy the regular honey from the store? It costs the same. This has actual pollen in it. You have to buy it local to reap the benefits.
Oh, well, wait a minute. She used to go to the health food store. What was the name of that store?
There was a bunch of them I used to go to.
No, the main one.
There was a bunch of main ones I used to go to.
What was the name of it? And
My back hurt, man.
we'd have to stand down the aisle and she would be there for I don't know how long. Buying health food stuff. My feet would hurt. There would be no chairs. And I'd always get my seeds, my chips. You know which one I'm talking about?
The one up the street?
In Mesquite or something.
Yeah, you gotta fucking tell where we at.
Oh, no, I didn't.
And I was about to end the video. I got my own damn girl doxing me. The fuck? Whatever. You've been wanting to dox me for a while. I had to cut off the video about 3 times in the past.
Sorry, let me stay out of it.
I got my reasons why I don't want nobody to know where I stay.
Okay.
You said it yourself.
Well, cut that part out, please.
No, I'm not. I don't care. Well, I didn't used to start really caring about money until I got older. I like to spoil myself. I spoil other people too. But I don't be trying to bum off of other people. I'm sick of these old bum ass bitches. And I'm not trying to say I'm above them or better than them. But I'm just saying. They treat me like it's my fault or something I did that made it like I'm more. They feel like it's unfair that I'm more successful than them because they hate me. Life don't work like that. Stop treating people more fucked up, and you'll be more successful in life, huh? So, chill out, man.